everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. You can tell I'm full of cold and I've got breakout on my face because the heating's on and it makes me get all dry. But it's nearly Christmas and I am so excited for Christmas. So the Little Mix tutorials, I'm still going to do the last two. They're just going to be after Christmas because I want to put some Christmassy stuff in first. Now, the other day I was out getting some Christmas presents and I went to Asda, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to go and look at the Real Techniques brushes in Asda, see how they looked. And then I got wrapped into a whole whirlwind of buying stuff, and I ended up coming away with loads of George of Asda stuff. Eyeshadows, got some Revlon lashes. I got some more bits in my Little Mix videos for when they happen again. Yeah, a collection because they do that. And I thought, I'm going to do an affordable makeup tutorial because Sam's already done one using Walmart stuff. I thought that it was really popular, you all enjoyed it, and we've all got to save our pennies this time of year because we're spending it all on everyone else. So that is what I'm going to do for you today. I hope you enjoy. Okay, I've got two foundations, a Revlon one and a George of Asda one, and I don't know which to use. I've got a lot of George of Asda stuff, so I don't want it to be too George heavy, but I know it's really cheap and I haven't used it, so I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use a Real Techniques buffing brush. Buff that into the skin. The reason I've gone for this one is because it's a moisturising one and my skin is very dry, especially this time of year. I don't know about the rest of you, but when I go supermarket shopping, I go in for one thing and I end up with about 15. And my husband won't even come shopping with me anymore because he says I take too long and I'm a bit mental with it. Which is true, but I just really enjoy shopping. I think that's a woman's prerogative. It's nice, it doesn't feel heavy at all, this foundation. Right, base all done. I'm going to move straight onto the eyes. I've got a few of these kind of really nice eyeshadow pencils here. I think I'm going to use the pinky one as a base to start off. So I'm going to pop that right the way over the eyelid. I'm going to take my finger and just blend that down. So this is an eyeshadow pencil, so it's going to allow my makeup to stick to it that little bit better. I'm going to use the Little Mix. This is Trio palette. And whose is it? Oh look, it gives you a little guide on how to use it. It is Perry's. I'm then going to take a Real Techniques base shadow brush and this lightest colour in the Perry palette and just push that over the lid as a base. I'm then going to take a shading brush and the second colour, and I'm just going to push that along the lash line a bit, just on the outer corner, working in about halfway. Then take my shading brush that I've already used and just buff those two together. They have a good colour payoff, those eyeshadows. I'm then going to take an angled brush and the darkest of the colours and run that along the lash line. So it's adding a little bit more depth just along that lash line. I'm going to go up that way too. This is a lovely Christmas look for those Christmas parties. At a slightly more affordable price. Me and my husband are going to New York this weekend. Well, long weekend. He's never been to New York and I've only been once, and I worked a lot. So I'm really excited to do some sightseeing. It's meant to snow, I think. I am getting really, really anxious about leaving my little ones with Nana. Then just take your base shadow brush and just shadow brush and just buff that in again. Getting there, it's not done yet. I have got a George. This one is precision liner and this one is long lasting waterproof felt liner. I'm going to use the felt one, I think. Let's see. I'm just going to draw a nice line. Just to add a little bit more depth to that lash line. So you can see what you want to create is darkness fading into slightly lighter. Well, that's easy to use. What's everyone else got planned this weekend? Are you doing Christmas parties? Whatever you do, I hope you all have an amazing one. Hope I do too. Okay, let's make it Christmassy. I've got a couple of glitters. I think I'll use this one. I'm going to run it over the top. But on the top edge of the liner. Let's see. This one is, Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner by Collections. And these are great for snazzing up a look to make it look a bit more Christmassy. Pretty. Right, let's add some mascara. What have I got? I have got Collections, a few collection ones. Let's have a look at the end on that. A bit fibery. George Flux Lash. Let's do this one. So for the brows, I'm not going to add anything, I'm just going to give them a brush through because all the brow pencils seem to be a little bit too warm in colour for my eyebrows. I've got a Little Mix Brow Gel, Collections one, so I'm just going to run that through it. Just to try to make my brows look a little bit darker. Right, back to my skin. I have got a Collection 2000 concealer. This one is Lasting Perfection. I'm going to pop some on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to get a Real Techniques. I always want to call this a doomed shadow brush, but it's a domed shadow brush. And I'm going to take that around my nose, anywhere that now I can see my foundation hasn't covered enough. So a little bit around my nose. Definitely under my eyes. My daughter is not sleeping at the moment at all. I like to take it right up to that line as well, so it makes that even sharper. Over my blemishes. I'm really sorry about my breathing. I actually feel fine. That covers well. Right, then to powder my skin into place, I have got, this is George Skin Finish Pressed Powder. What colour did I get it in? Oh, I got it in translucent, thank God. So I'm going to seal all that makeup into place, push it onto the skin, because I've got a few blemishes. I don't want it to take that makeup off again. I'm then going to add a little bit of bronzing duo. There we go. I don't know why I would use the lighter one, but we got it. Let's give it a try. I'm going to take the darker one. Oh, that's very strong. I didn't expect it to have such a colour payoff. Very good. Well done, George. Now what I am going to do is take my, this is my base shadow brush, and a little bit of this one. I'm just going to run it through the top of the smoky eye. Now this makes a massive difference if you're doing a smoky eye. Just gives a little bit of definition there. Makes it all blend that little bit better together. I've got a little bit of Blush It Blush, Perry's. I'm using all Perry's stuff and I haven't done a video on her yet. Just on the apples of my cheeks, working back a tiny bit. I have got a Collections lip liner. This one is in nude pink. I'm going to colour my whole lip in with that. I'm then going to take a shading brush and go over that and buff it in. That's just going to make the lipstick last longer, but it doesn't look quite so perfect. It was a perfect lip liner. Right, lipstick. I have got Colour Pro Intense Colour Lacquer from Collections, and this one is in the colour Prom Queen. Pop some on the back of my hand. These are really strong, so you don't need much. That's really pretty, that gloss. And then falsies. Revlon. These ones are beyond natural. Right, so I'm just going to look down and place my lash as close to the lash line as possible. So there you have the finished affordable makeup tutorial for Christmas. I look much better than I did 10 minutes ago, thank God. And actually quite like it without my brows done. What do you think? I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. There will be more of these affordable ones to follow. Take care. I love you lots. Don't forget to subscribe and have an awesome weekend, whatever you get up to. See you soon.